I promise that this is the last video I do before a photography related video on my car. But this video is 5 things I love about my Discovery 4. Okay, so number 1 on the list is that this car doesn't just have 1, not 2, but 3 sunroofs. So it doesn't matter where you're sitting in the car, everybody gets a sunroof. You get a sunroof, you get a sunroof, you get a sunroof. This next one's a special one. You gotta get in the car to see this. Hold on. Okay, so when you start up the ignition on the car, you get this come up on the screen. This is timed climate. Just wait for the sirens to pass. There's been a 10 police car incident situation up the road where I wanted to film, so if you hear sirens, that's why. Anyway, the timed climate. The timed climate is so that I can actually set my car to warm up before I actually get into it. Yes. So if I am going to be up at 7 o'clock in the morning and wanting to get in the car at 8 o'clock, I would set the car to start warming up at 7:30 in the morning, so it gives it a 30-minute time to warm itself up and get itself to the proper temperature. By far one of my favourite features. Now number 3. Number 3, we have to look down. Yep, this car has its very own fridge. I don't actually have to buy a separate cooler to sit in the back. I have a fridge directly in my armrest. Dr. Pepper, of course. See, this car is just loaded with just so many little goodies. It's just, oof. Now on to number 4. Number 4 is this. Okay, let's just get out of the car for a second. So a car is not always about the driver. The passengers technically comes second, I suppose, but still the passengers need to be looked after, and in this car the passengers are looked after. Number 4 on my list is the rear heated seats. Seriously, how mad would it be if this car was your Uber? Should I start Uber? Number 5 is for all the utilitarian people out there that just love to get the absolute most out of the boot space in this car. And I surprised somebody with this with my Discovery 3. Now, I know a guy that owned a Discovery 4 and he didn't actually know that the car did this. So I'm hoping that if you own a Discovery and you don't know this, that you will actually have your mind blown by this. Number 5 is that you can flatten the back seats down to go level with the boot. Let me show you. So of course you put the seats down nice and normal, how you normally would. And obviously there's this here, there's this stop. You mean it's not flush with the boot. But if you look just underneath here, there's actually a pull tab you can pull, and the chair will go down even further to be level with the boot. Now, if you're somebody that's planning on camping in this car or just doing a lot of bulk buying at Costco, then this tip alone will make this car a million times more worth it for you. Let's start a trend with this video. 5 things that you love about your car. It could be a Ford, it could be a Kia, it could be a Citroen, it could be a Hyundai or Hyundai or however you want to pronounce it. But that was 5 things that I love about my Discovery 4. Now we can get back to photography related subjects. Next video I think will be Mavic 3 Pro. See you in the next one. If there's one thing I forgot to mention, it's that awning sounds like a whistling kettle as soon as any wind gets behind it. If there's one bad thing, it's that.